Hey y'all, here's JoJo. Um, so my book review is "Crazy is My Superpower" by AJ Mendez Brooks. Um, yeah, it's really pretty hilarious. If anybody's a big book reader fan, um, it pretty much talks about her life story, give or take. um, so it talks about her growing up somewhat with like a dysfunctional family. So um, don't mind me, I'm nervous here. So yeah, if you're wondering, as you can tell, I don't do so well in front of a lot of people. So yeah, um, so she's like it's an autobiography of how she became a wrestler for WWE. Uh, Even her contract was a piece of paper, as she stated in the book. Um, she has depression. She talks about it. Uh, she talks about how she met her husband, Sam Punk. Uh, Her brother joined the army, graduated from Army base. So she's a comic book fan. She has a sibling, well, two siblings. She's the youngest of both of them. Uh, I guess you could say she inherited her depression from her mother. Let's see here. She's also draws. Um, I think she also talked about being a fan of Dragon Ball Z, I believe, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. Hey, what else? They moved around a lot. Even lived inside their own car. What else here? I even wrote notes. Um, let's see here. I got it off of Amazon since I'm a big wrestling fan. No way. uh, I read between AJ Mendez, Brooks' book, Shawn Michaels, uh, Daniel Bryan, and read NXT. I'm not sure where I got. I know I got Shawn Michaels' book, biography book, and AJ Mendez Brooks' book, and I believe NXT off of Amazon. Um, so it's a perfect for yeah, for any wrestlers. A lot of profanity in it. She tells it how it is in the book, and let's see here. Did I leave anything out? Okay. She had to have taken her brother's comic books and not put in the right place. So yeah, and he got pissed about it. Let's see here. The book is hilarious too. It's like, and also a tearjerker a little bit.
Very sad.
Yeah. She went to college in New York. Had to drop out. Had to take care of her parents. Her parents didn't take it so well when her dad's father passed away. They lived in Puerto Rico, I believe. But let's see here.
You did mention the book in the book that she's sort of like the outcast of her family, right?
Yeah.
And she had to deal with being outcast from like school and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Right?
she was a tomboy growing up. She wasn't too girly girl in a way. So when she met her husband, when she joined WWE,
Well, some of you don't know her husband. If you do know AJ Lee, you know her husband. If you don't know AJ Lee, her husband is CM Punk. And
the best wrestler in the world.
if you're a big CM Punk fan, then this another big book for you to pick up too. So
I couldn't put the damn book down at all. So it kept me going. I didn't want to put it down to begin with, and I didn't want to go to sleep. But her brother, when I guess before her brother Robbie went to the army, he got her, I think, what, PlayStation 2, 3? Two?
Okay. PlayStation 2, it was mentioned.
Yeah.
Because that's how she got into her gaming.
I kind of have it reading books to Eric here, so
sometimes I'm a illiterate, but I'm okay for her reading the books to me.
Yeah.
It helps me.
The only thing, he's not much of a reader. The only thing he'll read is mangas, which he got me into reading. I could read those like nothing. I could get done with that like within a couple days or a week. It depends on how thick the book is. That's how I got done with The Walking Dead. Comedian book 2 and 3 of The Walking Dead.
But
trust me, The Walking Dead book. Those are pretty damn thick. Like, where is one? I know we have one somewhere here. With all the mess. Yeah. I love reading some books, but some books has to pique my interest and pop out at me. It's like, yeah, this book, I was like, it spoke to me because like when I see books on like shelves or a website or whatever, they don't appeal to me like some do. It's like, hey, look at me, read me, like type of thing. Like, I want to be read. Help me. I don't know. It's like, it has to be like a really good book for me to like put my nose in. Like,
AJ was that good book for you to because the way I felt in the book, it spoke to you more because you understand how she went through and
she grew up poor, so when her parents asked to stay with them for a while, like probably a week to a month till they get back on their feet again, I just dinged. Okay, whatever. Oh damn! I just lost my damn place. Yeah. She has like a little bit of house issues, but other than that, Crap! What the hell?
This is like you took notes too.
Yeah, I took damn notes.
How did she get into wrestling?
She went to a wrestling school. They even showed the picture in the book too.
Books has a lot of pictures. So if you're into books that had a lot of pictures, this book's exactly for you.
Yeah, each chapter has a picture of her, like a drawing of her. She drew a lot too. That's what I like about people. They like to draw, and I love pictures that are in books. Like to see like how they were growing up and the whole shebang, the whole 9 yards. Um, I,
But this
I,
one
I like
must have
pictures books, but
this one really spoke to you mostly
yeah,
because she went the way her lifestyle is.
yeah,
You understand because
I
you
could
feel
relate type of thing.
you went through that too
Yeah,
quite a bit. So.
the only I, brain fart. What else? You could say she was a straight A student. Uh,
What really kept her going was her love for comic books,
yeah,
and that's what kept her
and
going.
and games like when whenever her parents had an issue, her her and her brother and sister always cooped up in the room together playing video games, and her brother didn't care for her too much, nor her sister.
Do you remember her brother and sister's name?
Her brother's name is Robbie, and her sister's name is Erica. So I'm only guessing Robbie's the oldest, then Erica's the second oldest, and then AJ. It talks about how like she came up with her ring name and like it talks about everything, like the struggles of like of coping. She didn't have much of a female friends. She more had more guy friends, if anything. Um, she had a habit still in her, I think, still in her sister clothing, and I think her brothers too, except for the underwear. um, she she likes wearing baggy clothes, baggy pants. So, um, her mom accused her a couple of us of I guess being a whore or so in the book. But I'll tell you this: it's a good book to recommend to anybody that likes to read and is a wrestling fan. Um, her mother's name was Janet, and her father's name was Robert. Um, I'm trying to think here too. They got great reviews and praises and stuff. Um,
Yeah, from out of 10, how would you rate this?
10 out of 10. I would rate it 10 or over 9,000. If anybody didn't catch that as a reference to Dragon Ball Z, so
If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, you guys should already know.
yeah, she one of the games she liked to play was I believe Final Fantasy game. Uh, her and her brother watched wrestling together growing up, and then there was a part in the book too that she wrote to her brother in the army while he was in the army. Army alone. What? Hang on, I got my dating notes.
While you're looking on that, how's it going, everybody in the chat? How y'all doing?
Army, my bad. Yeah, Army, not military. Good.
Good to see you doing okay, Kenny.
Yeah. She, like I was saying, she wrote to her brother and gave almost like every detail of what was going on with wrestling too. It's like, oh, like I would probably done the same thing if someone was overseas. I think he just discharged himself, didn't join because he has a PTSD, post traumatic stress disorder. If that's correct, what me saying? I know it's PTSD. Because some people usually have it. Hell, she's a straightforward person in the book. Like the one part is like, if you're not, if you're not a wrestling fan, it's you can't read it to understand it. Like what I'm saying. I got it off Amazon.com. Oh. I was like, when I was reading it, I was like, shit.
Overall, it's a good book, though, right?
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of books I've read. Irish Hearts by Nora Roberts. Don't mean to get off the subject. I have a habit of scrambling all over the place. And habit of not making sense and going off the subject. That's an everyday thing.
I'm talking
about. I got a shitload of books to read. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of books. 2 rows almost full, just about full of Stephen King books. I've read Irish Hearts by Nora Roberts. Dear John by Nicholas Sparks, I believe. Bleach, the mangas. Got volume 2 books of volume 1 to 3, I believe. And then 4 to 6. Stepping on Roses, volume 1, 2, and 3. Work in progress, like he said. What he said. After AJ, I started read shit, Pet Cemetery. Yeah. Which one did I read?
You just got done with Pet Cemetery by Stephen King.
Yeah, that I'm a slow ass reader. I'll tell you that. Especially when it comes to books like that, or depends on the damn book size too. It takes me longer.
Well, here's a question for you. Where can people that's watching you now find AJ Lee? If not by Amazon, that you found online.
I would say try if you can't. If it's not still on Amazon.com, I would probably suggest BAM if they have it.
or a store or a bookstore exactly like that, or find your
Yeah.
local library. They might have something similar to it.
And then if they don't have that book at the library, you're screwed.
They can always try. But but also you can try to find on Amazon or eBay probably.
Yeah. I don't
Um,
trust eBay.
yeah, but any kind of website like that that sells books, you can probably find. So
Yeah. I use most of my books are either from Amazon, Walmart, or BAM, or our local library when they have book sales at Antiques in the Park in the summertime and Pioneer Nights in Carbondale here. Yeah, Carbondale, PA, not Illinois, I think.
there's some.
Oh, I
Just like
know.
there's so many Plain Cities, and I can't just say Plain City, Ohio. If you guys are from Plain City,
uh,
is that real?
yeah, he's from Ohio. Long story. How yeah, he found me online.
Oh,
I
but overall, how do you like the book?
love it. I the sad part is I would love if she came out with more biographies, but this is the only biography she has that I know of. I was like, no, I want to read more. But I did read Pet Cemetery.
Ooh. Speaking of which, do you have an idea for the next review, just in case of people are wondering what you are going to do this again? What kind of book are you going to review next time? What?
I might do Pet Cemetery by Stephen King. Um, of my next review. That might be tomorrow night, but I'm not sure. And I'll look into Tom Clancy books. Oh shit. Um,
I know Tom Clancy books. I read a few. These are pretty good.
I'll be honest. Some of the books of Stephen King's that we have, like for example, Firestarter, Cujo. What
It,
else? No, it's not in the wrapper. Only
oh, you know
Cujo.
about the rapper.
I said wrapper. Uh, the only books that are still in the wrapper is Cujo,
I think it's a few others.
Firestarter, and a few other ones. But as much as I want to read, oh, we got Christine book too. I like Christine. I'm cat. Oh shit. We have Stephen King's It, Firestarter, Christine, Cujo. Like I said, I believe Carrie. We have a book of.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, some perfume. What else? There's a shitload of Stephen King books I have. Yeah, I know. I like the Christine movie. Cujo's not bad. It's pretty effed up. What else? Um, I would say if anybody has a chance, read it. If you want to take the chance, if not, that's fine. Not forcing nobody. Um, it's a pretty good book to read. Uh, and the book, she sounds crazy. Who isn't crazy? Um, I know I am. um, there's like I said, I don't even know how many damn books I've read so far. um, I've read Twilight between Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse, Breaking Dawn, but I haven't read the Midnight Sun of Stephanie Meyer yet. But what else? Yeah, she moved around a lot in New Jersey, and then moved to Puerto Rico to help her grandparents. Her dad rescued a pit bull because the person that was gonna use that dog for a fighting dog. I was like, shit. It's a good thing her dad did do that. Save the dog's life. I would hate to see a dog do that. People are so stupid. Like, man. Uh, I can't stand people like that. Oh, don't get me started on that. I'll rant all freaking night. I know. Um, yes, I'm a smoker, trying to quit, at least. Um, there's a couple books of, there was two Irish books I read of Nora Roberts. They're pretty damn good, too. It's like, yeah, can we read too?
Now, would you read another wrestling book?
Yeah. I love biographies of wrestlers and anybody. Like I said, it depends on how it pops out at me. It's like it has to like really pop out at me. Like, hey, pick me. I want to be read by you. Um, let's see. Oh, fuck. Um, whew. Let's see here. NXT, pretty good book. Talks about the uh, how it's run down and how it works.
Speaking of NXT, did AJ mention her time in NXT
I'm not sure.
when she first started? Because I do believe she was talking about being mentored by Vicky Guerrero.
I know she talked about wrestling school, and I got in the bad part of town of New Jersey, because she moved around a little bit a lot in the suburbs of poor town suburbs uh, in New Jersey. Oh, what fell? Um, oh no, I'm dragging something. Oh no. Um, don't mind the mess. Um, trying to get organized. um, let's see here.
How old was she when she got into wrestling, or like watched wrestling or whatever? Was she a little kid, or was she like an
Yeah,
adult? Or
she watched wrestling when she was like 18, like a little kid. Like I was saying, but in the books, she was saying that her brother didn't care too much about her. Of especially sitting right next to him watching wrestling, because there was one time he had like wrestling cards of
playing cards?
yeah, wrestling
Trading
playing
card.
cards, playing cards, trading cards, which way you want to call it. Can't. Um, she brought out this one card, Elizabeth card. Yeah, I know I was missing something on that part. uh, her brother like flipped out on her like, oh shit, oh no, you're not supposed to do that type of thing. Oh no. Yeah.
There's some good parts in it.
Why don't you join in the picture here? Um, what else? There was family issues like uh, when she got a little bit older, I think 16 or so, there was places she worked at to help out to pay for rent, to at least to have a roof over their head, place to stay. I remember the one part of the book too. It was like her dad found a bike in I guess trash and gave it to her, at least something. So you could say her dad was like a garbage picker for things that were still good, I guess. um, uh, they didn't have much, so uh,
Didn't you say her family always bummed off her own family, her, like aunts and uncles?
yeah,
Uh,
to the point their own family members gave them their home and moved out instead of AJ's family. So yeah, I was like, oh no. Um, it's pretty screwed up of how between both her mom and dad's side of the family, like got tired of them staying in their own house and like pretty much not want nothing to do with them. It's pretty screwed up. It's like, how can family do that? It's like you're supposed to be family, like you know. It's blood's blood. It's pretty effed up, like you know. Um, it's a shame though. It's like you thought family would like actually help out, not like disown you that way or not want nothing to do with you. It upsets me. I like people that does that too. It's like, oh, that's another rant for another day too. Like, um, let's see here. It'll get you laughing though. Just about laughing your ass off. So almost like not like for me. It's kind of like almost so like almost type laughing to your pants. Um,
a lot of good memories and a lot of good reads.
yeah, good read. Um, what else? What else? What else? What else?
I think that's about it. I think you covered quite a bit of the whole book. Like she got into wrestling and games and stuff like that. Um, didn't you say she always got in trouble in school though?
Yeah, she's. I'll admit, she's like me. She beat up a boy. A boy. Oh boy. When she was a little girl. But that reminds me of me. I beat up a boy when I was a kid. With all. Yeah. I beat up a boy when I was a kid. A little kid, some little niggin one, little small peanut. He I made him cry to the point he wanted to mama. Apparently, that's what my mom told me. Apparently, I did a lot of crap when I was a kid.
And this book kind of reminds you of your past.
Yeah, it brought up so many child memories for me a little bit. Um, yeah, that's not easy getting scared shitless out times by your own brother in the dark. And he's probably laughing his ass off right now too. Yeah, the infamous. Yeah.
We're not my party today.
No, we're not. Um,
Yeah, I think you covered most of the book. Like I said, through her wrestling, her way of living from growing up.
yeah,
Every dollar count for her.
yeah, for her and her family. Uh, Another thing, her brother and sister pretty much almost not one. It was more like her family was like was had drama a little bit in the family, drama issues, and their uh like I was saying, her brother and sister kept their distance from their mom. Well, their parents. Um, excuse me. Uh, Pretty much AJ was the only one that was left to like help her mom. Let's see. Try to get help for her mom. Her mom in the book, it, their mom tried to commit suicide because I guess her mom. They claim that her mom was had bipolar, but the mother has depression too. So AJ tried to get help for her mom. There's some parts. AJ had a diary, uh, kept a diary, because the whole family didn't believe in going to therapy. Believe in going to therapy. Um, or anything like that. Uh, yeah.
Like I said, I think it's covered throughout most of the book of wrestling.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Yeah,
her way of living and
her contract
doing
was
some
a
stuff like
piece
that.
of paper. A piece of paper. Why? Uh, um, there's even a picture of it in the book too.
She's looking for it.
Yeah, she has a cute puppy too, named Nacho Cheese. It's a black and white picture though. You could say that AJ's a nerd. Every guy be a nerd. She had to share a bed with her sister growing up. Uh, she laid like a starfish, like almost like Patrick from SpongeBob. Um, uh, her dog, their dog, their pit bull dog was called Muggsy. Uh, was laying between AJ and her sister Erica, and a full size bed, full size queen size bed, give or take. Uh, She was they were like uh place home. Did she didn't every time they got a place she wasn't sure to call it home or not. Uh, what, what the hell are you doing? Yeah, here's like one of the drawings. I guess she did. And there's there's different drawings in every chapter of the book.
And did she do all the drawings?
I I believe so.
Because she did say she is at least a little bit of an artist, right?
Yeah, she drew up her own comic books type of thing, and then like a notebook, um, and then like a notebook like this. She drew her comic books in. As oh, I gotta show her dog. So cute. Oh,
Nacho?
yeah, nacho cheese. That's the dog's name. Hey, it's not. He's nacho cheese. Isn't he cute? I want to take him on. Yeah, he exposes wee wee. His twat. How you going now? Cover that up. But oh man, like I said, it's a good book. I really loved it. It's like if nobody's not sure what her husband looked like, here's them together. That's Sam Puck and Sam Punk. Best in the world, best in the business. And he tells it how it is. Like, huh? Like us people that knows how to tell it how it is, whether you like it or not. If you don't want to hear, because I get my pirate's mouth from my mom. Uh-huh. Um, I don't know why I always read the acknowledgments too. So it's a habit. Yeah. Uh, I think she went to New York University, I believe. She was going for, I believe, art designs. Um, let's see here. There's even a picture of her. There's like what? Yeah, I have it talking to myself. Let's see here. Let's see here. Uh, she went to a, a wrestling show with her dad, and she she went to the stadium that her and her dad went to, and she found the seats that they sat in, and uh, years later, which is like, yeah, I would have done the same thing if I was a wrestler. Um, yeah, as you could say, she's a nerd, like I said before. Uh, don't mind me, my back hurts. The one spot. uh, Yeah, it goes her brother Robbie, then Erica, then AJ is the youngest, the baby of the family. Um, what else? What else? What else? What else? Yeah, this is an example of one of what her therapist told her to do. She called it "Diary of an Unfit Mind." I would have done the same thing if I had an unfit mind. Yeah, but like I said, it's pretty good. There's, I think, four four wedding pictures. She adopted nacho cheese, so as you can tell, she loves animals. So do I. Cats and dogs. Uh, I miss having a dog. Can't afford it, especially the shots and tags. um, I think that probably covered it all. If I'm that I know of, top of my mind.
As far as I know it too.
Yeah.
Like I said, is it something that anybody else would love to pick up to read?
Yeah. I would suggest.
Would you suggest that book?
Yeah, I would suggest this book. Crazy my.
We're live, guys.
Yeah,
Anything can happen in
be
life.
patient with me here. Crazy is my superpower. It's a perfect gift for anybody. Uh, for teens and adults, I guess. Um, Eric has McFoley, one books of many of McFoley books. Um,
Which, by the way, I'm still reading for the past 12, 15 years. Still the same
yeah,
chapter. I'm a slow reader. I'm like she
it's
said before,
taken
I'm
him.
not a big reader, but
Yeah,
I still read.
it's taken him this ass long to read it. Yeah, but you have a pick up. You have two books going on for you:
I know.
mangas and a McFoley book. It has to be one or the other. I've kind of done it before of reading two different books at the same time. Doesn't go so well.
But would you do suggest that book though for anybody else who's going to read that, right?
Yeah, Crazy is My Superpower by AJ Mendez Brooks. That's hilarious.
And you give it 10 out of 10
Yeah,
and a thumbs up.
thumbs up. Friday night test, product testing, I guess. um, yeah,
So would you guys ever get a chance to check out AJ's book?
I forget how much I paid for these.
It was like $10.
I think that was Shawn Michaels' book.
Price may vary where you may get it from.
Um, for Canada, it's $34. Like shit, man. You better be pooping out money. But then again, if you poop out money, you'd be on a coal mine. Um, don't mind me, I'm in my PJs. Yeah, and that's a tattoo Fighting Irish. Uh, yeah, I got
Uh,
6.
is that all, or
So, if anybody has any ideas of what I should read or review on,
have any questions?
yeah,
Feel free to ask question in the comment section. Go right ahead. Or want me
eh?
to answer questions? Anybody?
I don't know why I'm acting like this. I
Probably because they're in front
don't know. When I'm in front of cameras, I'm shy, and I have a habit of stuttering too.
But if anyone has comments or questions on the book, feel free to ask. This be your time to
Yeah,
have your chance to for suggestions, questions, comments, likes, dislikes. Go ahead.
and I'll give whatever book a chance to.
And we'll have a chance to pick it up to have a good read.
And this is sometimes I'm not like this when I'm not when I don't got coffee. Did I drink coffee today?
No,
Uh,
I was the only one that did coffee. That's from yesterday.
oh shit. Oh man. My diabetes. I got to see my diabetes. I didn't drink her soda, even though I shit it. Even though I ate candy too. I'm bad. um, what else? Huh? Yeah, he didn't get me into reading mangas. Uh, let's see here. How long was it ago? Well, I came out to visit you in Ohio in 2012.
Basically, beginning of 2012. It was January.
2018. 6 years ago. Get this. He invited me to come out to Columbus, Ohio to go to OhioCon. Okay? And this was in 2012, in January, wintertime.
For those of you who don't know what HowCon is, it is a anime convention, almost like a
Yeah.
Comic Con. It's a little small, but it's huge for a anime convention
Furries.
for in Ohio.
Furries. Me like furries. If you don't know what furry is, it's pretty much like a fox head with a tail, bushy. Uh, what else? Oh, you could dress up to whatever you want to be like your favorite character. If you're a fan of Batman, Hulk, you dress up your favorite DC Marvel character or Dragon Ball Z character. Oh, I got pictures up on my Facebook.
Which, by the way, is I also have on my channel on NapE2, so go check that out. It'll probably show you more on that because I have a couple years on that. So
My first
check on
time
that.
ever,
In case you wonder.
my first time going to a OhioCon or Comic Con. My first time ever, and I thought I was iffy at first for it, like it's like I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this. So yeah, 6 years ago, he got me into reading mangas. The first mangas I ever picked up was Stepping on Roses, Volume 2 and 3. The store didn't have like any more volumes of it. So once I got the books, they're on the shelf of the books I've read so far. Um, let's see here. Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
But it's very sure to check out manga.
They're good to read. I go through them like I go ugh, I go quick. It's the same way with the big books of comic books, like for example, like The Walking Dead. You can't find that book. It's driving me nuts here, man. I know some of you. Um, so I figured I seen Stepping on Roses. I figured pick it up and get it. It didn't cost that much anyways, because I had money on me. So I said, you know what, screw it, I'll get it, give it a chance. Like once I got back home, I went to Columbus, Ohio, for a whole week to spend time with him and actually meet him for the first time in person. So even though that same day as I arrived, he proposed to me. You don't want to know that part. Because it would be like people could be getting the wrong image and don't want that image in their head. If you catch my drift. What the hell? Um, so we've been engaged for. We were engaged from 2012 to July 31st of 2014. That's the day we got married.
4 years ago?
Yeah, 4 years been married so far. Gets on my nerves sometimes. But I wouldn't change it for nothing. Yeah. Keeps me sane sometimes. Wouldn't know what to do without him. So after spending the whole week in Ohio, yeah, he said I had an accident when I first came out to see him too. I was like, "What do you mean I got an accident? Huh?" Yeah, like I was get back to the story. Got back home. Was it Monday morning?
Yeah, Monday.
Yeah.
Because you left Sunday night.
Yeah.
It took like 13 hours. Yeah, it was Monday morning.
Yeah. Coming back, first stop was Pittsburgh.
Beautiful.
Then, yeah, Pittsburgh is beautiful at night.
If any of y'all are from Pittsburgh, y'all got some pretty ass city.
Yeah.
Of a nighttime.
Creepy ass locked off. And then from Pittsburgh, well, Pittsburgh was an hour layover, longest effing wait ever. Then after the hour layover, don't mind me, I'm drooling here. Don't know why. After the layover, an hour layover in Pittsburgh, then to Harrisburg, transfer bus in Harrisburg. That was like, I'm gonna say 15 to 30 minute wait. For the most part, depends on.
I thought it was like 45 minutes.
Like 45 minutes, an hour wait, something like that. At least they had a pop machine. Pop. If you're not sure what
If
pop
you also know
is,
how, you should know.
yeah, pop is soda in their terms. So yeah, I was like when I heard that for the first time, I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Some people call it beer. I was like, huh? That was the one time in the Dollar Tree. Yeah. I was like, what?
If you want soda. That one should be mine.
Even though we should be in bed right now because we gotta get up early to go to Walmart in the morning. But then again, I barely sleep as it is.
I think we should prefer
Yeah. I love to. I'm not even tired. But give it time. I'll probably say, "Oh, I'm tired." Like around 10:50 something. I was like, oh, I'm tired. I'm sorry, I'm not yawning. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Yeah. Getting back to my story. See, this is what happens when I get sidetracked. Yeah, sidetracked. When I got back home. Oh yeah, the story. That's how. Transfer in Harrisburg, from Harrisburg to Pottsville, from Pottsville to Hazleton, and from Hazleton to Wilkes-Barre, from Wilkes-Barre to Scranton. The joys. Oh man, when I first went to Ohio by myself, I was a big fucking crybaby. I was like, oh my god, I can't do this. Never again. I was like, yeah, but I had. That was a different story. That was a different story. Yeah. No, that was a different story. I said never again by myself. You're twisting my shit around, dude. No, don't go there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And she made me lose my damn place again. Yeah, screen. So I had to wait. I think I had to wait for my ride too. Oh, I don't want to talk about that prickhead. He's a different story. Yeah, after I got home.
We also sent you home with food too.
Yeah, good food. Even though I should lose this damn weight. I'm trying to. It's hard. Yeah. No rudeness here. It doesn't accept in this house. Hold. If you don't have, I've always been told, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it up. Or I'll tell you to F off.
We don't mind jokes.
Yeah.
But no rudeness.
Yeah, I'll joke about my root.
That's it. You talking about the week.
Yeah, there are times, maybe times I joke about being on type 2 diabetes. About my weight. Yeah, I'll joke about that. But there's times that it gets to me though. Times. But I suck it up, buttercup. Suck it up, buttercup. Yeah, like I was saying, got back home. Enjoyed my first time homemade chicken dumplings. That was pretty damn good. That's what the in-laws made. Yeah. And the first time meeting the parents too. I was so damn shy. That was funny.
You want to tell them about the whole bus incident?
Oh,
the bus terminal incident?
Oh man.
I'm pretty sure they would love to hear the bus terminal incident.
Yeah. Okay, before my depart, while waiting to be
before leaving Ohio.
Yeah. Before leaving Ohio to depart, to get onto the bus on Greyhound, remind you.
To come back home.
To come back home from Columbus. Well, we're waiting because they figure Eric and than most for coming wait with me so I don't be by myself because yeah, you don't want. There's there are some uh, bad parts. The black people don't like to be looked at in Columbus, Ohio, whatsoever. You just look at the ground, look at your feet, or look straight. Um, while we were waiting to board the bus, Eric's mom was sitting on the bench. I was standing, and Eric was standing next to me. And
Yeah, it goes my mom, you, me. Because me and my dad was standing.
was I
No,
standing?
no, you were sitting. You were
I
sitting.
swear to God, I thought I was standing.
You were
Uh,
sitting on the bench.
it was one of them too.
You were sitting on the bench because I was standing next to you at the edge. Because dad was behind you, behind me ish. It was
Yeah. That's right. So I didn't know my mother-in-law was like laughing her ass off so bad to the point she was gonna piss herself. I love her to death. I really do. she, there was a black lady like on the hefty side. So on the other side, because the benches were the one set of benches that we were sitting on were facing the doors to below the buses. And there was a set like back to back, like the ones we were sitting on and one behind us. Well, this black lady was like, "Here's my mother-in-law, and here's the black lady." Was like sitting like maybe right almost near her or a seat away. She was on the phone talking to I guess one of her friends or something, and said something to her friend. Do you got Alzheimer's or something? I don't know how it went. I didn't even hear it, but my mother-in-law did. I didn't know she was laughing her ass off. I was like, I looked at her, and he goes, "Yeah, go ahead, look at mom." Like, here she is. I look over, like, what the hell's going on? She was laughing her ass off. Got me laughing my ass off. Because she was laughing, because I didn't know what the hell she was laughing about.
He was laughing at her, and she was laughing at that, but also laughing at you for laughing, and that made her laugh even more.
Yeah.
This is like a big chain reaction.
Yeah. I swear to God, I thought I was going to piss myself too. The way the rate it was going. So instead, it was like, uh, I don't know these people. Like, they didn't know what was going on either. I was like, yeah. Oh my God, good memories. I'll tell you that. And when getting on the bus, his mom started crying because she didn't want me to leave. She wanted me to stay. I was like, I didn't know that until he told me when I got into the bus. So before he kind of said that to me, I was like, shit, like, it got me crying too a little bit. I was tearing up. I was like, no, cut the shit. I gotta do this now. No. Um, I had fun. It turned out I liked OhioCon. My first time going to Comic Con. It was awesome. But yeah, uh, we've been wanting to go back, but the thing is, money's tight. So even though we try to save up money, oh, there's always something that comes up. Hello to the other two people joined. How's your night going? Uh, if you just joining in, you kind of missed the review of this book. Crazy is my superpower by A.J. Mendez Brooks.
Or as some of you may know, ACB.
Also, aka AJ Lee, and ring name. I had a brain fart. Um, to the book, I would recommend it if you're a wrestling fan. Uh, I would love to get a Stone Cold Steve Austin book if he has a I go blah, 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 blah. I go
believe
argue. I can't speak tonight now. Like what
autobiography book. Don't buy Stone Cold Steve
Steve
Austin. And that's the bottom line. Don't know why I went on famous on that one, but okay.
for like any more videos want to see in the new future, subscribe. I feel like just keep on talking tonight. Keep the video up going.
Do you want them to like this video?
If you want to like this video, that's up to you. Um,
Most of prefer
like stick that thumb up my ass. And yes, that's a NASCAR picture in the background. Dell and Hart Jr. Uh, also a big NASCAR person too. Because we like racing games. I thought about getting a NASCAR game for the Xbox One. So I'm a big gamer too, girl here.
not like I said before, like for some of you that shit. For some of them that just joined us now.
Look who's talking, can't speak for shit right now.
For some of them that just joined in, is there other books that you would mind recommending to that you also might be doing next time, doing a review of?
If anybody has like a book that seems interesting to suggest, I'll give it a shot and try to find it and try and get it of what money we could, of what kind of money we have. If we have a debit card to order it, or I'll try to find it the best way I can. What else? And I'll do different reviews, like between books, games, uh, from Xbox One to DS, 3DS, because the only systems we have are the Xbox One, Xbox 360, uh, Nintendo 3DS, the two versions of the 3DS, even though they're same, even though the one system is a little bit newer than the other 3DS, because we had to get, because I wanted to get a Minecraft game for the Nintendo 3DS. I was like, the game wouldn't work on our one DS, because so we had to spend like $100 and some just to get a brand new Nintendo 3DS game system to play the game. I was like, seriously? It should work with the same damn system. Yeah. um. What else? Yeah. I'm I'm all over the place. That's nothing new with me. It's to be expected.
Expect more of this.
Yeah. What he said. Yeah, I'm trying not to be shy when I first start and be on video by myself. I'm shy when I meet new people. Then after a while, I'm just batshit crazy.
You just summed it up with it.
Yeah.
Well, there again, I'm just pretty all over.
I'm not normal sometimes, I'll admit.
You're welcome.
He corrupted me.
You're welcome.
What else? Crap. Monkey balls.
Do you have an idea what book you're going to review for the next video?
I'm probably gonna probably the next video review, probably Pet Cemetery, because since Pet Cemetery is on right now, since it's a month of October, why not?
Yeah, the Halloween.
Yeah,
Arnold likes Halloween.
yeah. Speaking of Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'm not saying nigger. I'm not saying that. um, Not to be rude or anything.
You're not racist.
Yeah, I just want to be put it out there. I'm not racist at all. I don't want nobody to think that. Um, Arnold Schwarzenegger is a big fan of Columbus, Ohio, and he goes there.
He does the Arnold Classics
Yeah.
every March.
Arnold Classic in Columbus, Ohio, every year in March.
It is always literally right after OhioCon.
Yeah.
OhioCon starts in January. Like
Then a month later.
Late January to early February sometimes it kind of bleeds
Yeah,
over.
wasn't there a wrestler that did Arnold Classic?
There's quite a few. I know Triple H endorsed it. I know there's quite a few women wrestlers from WWE that does that, like between Alexa Bliss and Dana Brooks.
That's probably who I was probably thinking of. Alexa Bliss is originally from Columbus, Ohio.
Both of them.
Yeah. Kurt Angle is actually from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
In case if you guys are wrestling or not wrestling,
yeah.
In case if you guys are not wrestling fans and you guys not aware, Kurt Angle is a wrestler and he is from Pittsburgh. If you guys are from Pittsburgh,
and
you
the
probably should know.
Newcomer, somewhat new. He's not new, but Elias. He's from Pittsburgh too, as well. It's pretty awesome. We've been watching Monday Night Raws and SmackDown lately, so we've been kind of keeping tabs on it. Because we usually watch Joe Cronin show after Monday nights and Tuesday nights. Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. Oh, the man's hilarious. Especially when he goes apeshit. But he'll make you laugh to a point to piss your pants. Yeah. He's very opinionated too. That's why we like his show.
So Joe, if you're listening. Well, shout out to you, Joe.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, I got that movie on DVD. I could always watch it. Oh, you wonder what movie? Days of Thunder. Love it. And Top Gun too. What the hell's coming on? I don't know. Let me see the show. Controller. Don't mind me. Speaking of, I got both of them movies. 1986, yeah, Top Gun. Same age as you.
I know that's wherever old that turns, so is that movie.
Yeah.
Wherever that movie turns.
There's a possible making of Top Gun 2 with Tom Cruise in it, but it's a hearsay type of thing going.
It's a rumor.
Yeah, it's a rumor. Same as Beetlejuice 2. I guess that's another rumor too. I would love to see that. happening, but um, feels like that
Most of the remakes is always crap though.
Yeah,
Like, or they do a sequel like 20, 40 years later or whatever, and it just turns
oh,
into
excuse
complete
me.
crap. So I don't know how that's.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. This,
Ow, that was my toe.
sorry. I'll be honest with you. Like hearing this new Halloween movie that just came out today. Uh, I'm hearing a lot of good things about it, but honestly, fitting to the
One of my
franchise,
favorite
I'm not even
movies.
sure. So
Yeah.
that's just me.
That's a sad part that I got this collection of Freddy Krueger, and I haven't watched it yet. I used to be scared shitless of him when I was a kid. Cause
Freddy
I,
became my best friend now.
hey, at least I'm not the one that has nightmares of him.
That's it. Freddy became my new
Or
best
be
friend.
Ric Flair in your sleep.
Woo! Maybe that should be the next book to pick up.
Ric Flair?
Yeah. Woo!
Yeah, that's another thing too. Picks up these two movies. Thank you.
No,
And I haven't watched them yet, even though I've seen them before.
not mine are clear.
Yeah, it's coming from the computer screen. And oh my god, for this movie, let me tell you, it's pretty good. It has Wolverine in it.
It's
I
not a
don't,
Wolverine movie.
no, it's not a Wolverine movie though, but
It has
the,
Hugh Jackman.
yeah, and Zac Efron in it. Um, there's one part of the movie, the music video's up on YouTube, called "This Is Me." When I first watched it, I was like, I thought I was gonna be a big crybaby, like a give me a diaper and bottle while you're at it, because like that's what I was like talking about like early on in the video here. Like there are things that like speaks to me like mentally, emotionally, and physically, because I know how I've been treated like in this world society. Like for example, AJ, Brooks Mendez. Even though being bullied growing up, being picked on, been made fun of my weight, my looks, the way I dressed, everything. I was, let's just say, I was in special education since the third grade. So the only normal classes I had was for high school, home ec and my freshman and sophomore year. My junior and senior year was auto mechanics and course in all 4 years of high school. So um, didn't have to take gym in 11th grade, which is good. Yeah, liked spending time in the weight room in senior year gym class. I was like, crap. Gym class was so damn required. I was like, oh, I hated going to gym class all through the school years.
Who hated being in gym?
Oh, I did. I hated being gym.
How many of you guys hated to be in gym when you guys were in school?
I'll
Still in
tell,
school.
I'll tell you this. The only time I liked going to gym class was elementary school. I'm not sure which grade was it because we had a hot male gym teacher. I was like, yeah. He's pretty damn good looking for a young age. I'm just jailbait to him. But I didn't have much friends. As I think I don't. But because which is understandable because they got lives, they got kids, they got jobs, they got to take care of the family, which is understandable. They gotta do what they gotta do. If they want to hang out with me, that's fine. So, I don't mind it. Um, let's see here.
Then your book review that you did of A.J. Lee
Yeah.
and your little story about how you met me.
Well, we didn't tell that story. I only said I only met you on the internet. Internet.
Well, I was at my
I kept on popping up on his end. On tag.com. Yeah. And that's how it all started. We became friends. And then after a while, I asked his ass out. Yeah, that's how it went. Because I figured get an Xbox 360 since he had one. Also a Kinect. Well, I didn't buy the Kinect though, but just used it. Because the prick of a father, he's a different story, got a Kinect since my brother and I had the Xbox 360. So, and plus we have a Kinect for the Xbox One. We have in our room here. Apparently, I kept on popping up 6 times on his end on tag.com, and he sent me a friend request, and that's how it all started. Yeah. That's how our little story started. He had a huge crush on me. And at the time, I was with an abusive abusive boyfriend at the time. So, thank God I got out of that shitty relationship.
It was a better one.
Yeah. Still kicking.
Since we known each other, give or take, I can't foresay how.
I forget what year we actually met because
it has to be at least like 10, 11 years by now.
yeah, because at the time we had a shitty computer, desktop computer.
You see what the hell I had. Yeah. It's in the back room right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we bullshit on the Connect at around like midnight. That's the time we got off of work. The only time to spend time with him or play games with him.
Well, we made it work though.
Yeah, long distance relationship, and we gave it a try. Usually, our long distance relationships between the ones we had didn't work. They were, my husband, they were pointless. And waste my time. Oh man, house. Oh, excuse me. Oh, didn't mean to yawn. um, yeah, I'll try to do more of these book reviews. Also, it's gonna be random between book reviews, probably wrestling talk, uh, movie reviews too.
Which did you want for your first movie? Did you want to go ahead and do? Not now, but next.
We got Thor too.
Thor.
Hulk smash, puny god. Ooh, Thor's right there too in the Batman bucket.
Which she has never moved.
No, I didn't put him there.
I didn't put her there.
Yeah, you did.
No, wait.
Uh-huh. No, I'm just saying. I'm not causing I'm not meaning like to cause an argument. Oh, we got moves all over the place. Let's see here. We got one over here on this bookshelf on top of a nightstand. Two rows over here on this other book stand next to that's on top of an entertainment stand that I banged my head off of 2 years ago. In the middle of sleep.
That's a different story for a different time.
Yeah. 10 stitches in my head.
Different story for a different day.
Yeah. Even though I walked out of the hospital.
Long story. Different day.
Yeah. Because they weren't giving me answers, so I walked my big butt out of the hospital.
You walked your happy ass out. Was this? Yeah. Hello?
I was like, see ya!
Because you could always do your greatest show, the next review.
Yeah, I think we got 2 movies over there in a basket in the window, too. I got this cute mug that's penguins. And it's so adorable. I got it for
Plus, the
Christmas
Jimmy movies
time.
over this way, too.
Other movies. Oh, Medea Boo. Halloween. Oh, I love Medea. Jeez. Even though it's Tyler Perry dressed up as Medea, that one's so hilarious. Oh, call that a cop. 1-800 call the 1-800
Chuck that hoe.
call a cop.
You forget.
Yeah.
I forget.
I can't rewatch that movie, even though I got a DVD. I gotta watch it.
Well, we'll do a review on that too.
Yeah. It was a diary of a mad black woman, not woman.
Yes.
Brother Nero, I knew you would come. Love the Hardys, especially Matt and Jeff.
If you're a wrestling fan that just joined us.
It's sad that Matt Hardy.
Just retired.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if I was getting the right brother right.
And Jeff's just right behind him.
Yeah.
But it's a different story for a different time, for a different day.
Jeff's on SmackDown.
Yeah. Sure. Thank you. For the ones that just for the ones that just joined us, you just missed out a little bit of review of AJ Lee. Superpower is my
crazy is my superpower.
Yeah, my bad. I read that backwards.
AJ Mendez Brooks.
She gave it a 10 out of 10. I would actually give it a 10 out of 10. It is a good read.
Who doesn't remember these bands? I do.
You can find it on Amazon.com or any other type of book or bookstore website. We would strongly recommend it if you're into any kind of wrestling books. Go for it. Yeah. I think that's all I gotta say on that. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold Q-Tip said so.
Right now, I'm kind of somewhat reading Orange is the New Black. I kind of started it, I guess, a few weeks ago, and I'm on chapter 2, and this is how far I got. Right here in the book. As you know. There's days I'll read, and there's days I don't. I'm slow as molasses. And the words are so small too. Like, Seems like I put a book up to my face like these. If anybody's not familiar of the show on Netflix. Oh, so
If you have Netflix.
it's a pretty screwed up show. About porno and lesbians.
Different story.
Yeah. Not knocking down gay people. But what else? I feel like I'm sliding out of this chair. Oh, excuse me. My eyes are not tired, unfortunately. I gotta do something for me to be able to sleep better at night. I always had problems sleeping at nighttime. Ever since I was a kid, as I can remember.
Do you guys have sleeping problems?
I'm just trying to think too, like I think my brain's just having a big brain fart.
You can think of all you can think of at the moment.
Yeah.
If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. Please hit that like button.
Yeah. I would love to do videos and get paid for it, but gotta have so much technology shit. Technology's out to kill us. Sometimes I hate it. Instead of trying to figure it out. I also have a Twitter account too, if anybody has one. If you don't, that's fine. No biggie. Hold on. Let's see here. My Twitter is at JojoNap14. Or you could just type in my name, Josephine Knapp. Either way, whatever works.
Follow her over there. As you get done subscribing to her for this channel, hit that like button. Go to her Twitter account and follow her there, and you'll see more posts and everything else. And you'll see the next time she posts up another video and get more updates and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, my YouTube is connected to, linked to my Twitter. So there's times I'll be on Twitter, and there's times I'm not. So, oh fuck, what the hell I just do?
Just close out Twitter.
Yeah,
I
just did. I don't mind doing that one. There we go. Oh, what the hell am I seeing here now? I'm seeing legs here. Oh. Finish my screen. Excuse me. Like I said, if anybody has any suggestions of anything, just let me know. Comment in the section down below, or either way. Yeah, haven't talked with my hands in a minute.
Any comments, suggestions, questions? Go ahead. Feel free to ask. Say
Yeah.
something.
Let's see. Whew, crap. Yeah, my hair's always pulled back. Even though it gives me headaches. Um, um, what else? My hair's pretty long too. It was like almost like. Um, yeah. Excuse me. um, I don't know. Trying to think.
Don't think too much.
Yeah, or smoke coming out of my ear, both directions. Maybe it's just Italian in me. I like. Heck, my mother-in-law likes it when I move my hands. I go. Um, are you the one watching me? Why don't you? Yeah, I want to see something. Yeah, I know. Did you exile the video? Okay. Okay, then why are you not popping up on the thing? Um, yeah, like I was saying, I might do Pet Cemetery. Um, there's other books I've read that I kind of remember, but don't remember what I read of it. Um, I think I have two books that has Nora Roberts, Irish Heart, about Ireland, so which is good. A Bride book of Nora Roberts and a Groom one. I have a book called The Rebels of Ireland, I believe. Yeah, and it gives like about it has the. I was gonna start reading it a few months ago, and I was like, you know what? I'm not even moved to read this. Like, as much as I want to read it, like like want to get my fingers into it and my nose. Like, it has like almost like a diagram, almost like a family tree filled to it diagram in the beginning of the book, and a couple pictures. But I'll probably read that after The Orange is the New Black. But I have times after I get done with the book, I don't even know what book I should read because there are so many of them. of books I have. Like, oh, that's always hard to choose for me to read. Um, the latest book I've gotten was The Shack. I got it from Walmart. That was like about like maybe a month ago, a month ago, somewhere around there. Uh, because it looked interesting to read. So it'll be a while for me to do a next review of a book review. So for this probably time being, I'll probably do like movie reviews till I like get done reading with one book. So
So now we're just being off and on type of thing of dealing with books and
yeah,
video.
it'll be like an off and on thing of books. Like when I get done, there might be a few books I read. I've probably already read and I'll probably do reviews on it. Um, I still want to show you guys the thick book of the comic book of The Walking Dead, com- comedium or something. I can't pronounce that word. Uh, it's pretty thick. The first time ever getting it, the first one, it took me longer to read. But like the second and third one, I just went through it like crazy. Like, but it took me like at least 2 months, not 2 months, about like a month to read it.
Here's why.
Okay, here's the book. Here's the face of it.
Let's show how thick it is.
And this is the thickness of it. Like a dictionary.
Still waiting for the fourth book.
Yeah. I'm the way it seems by the show, I'm caught up, but I'm not sure when the fourth one's coming out. Right now, my brother's reading the first one, so which I don't mind. Uh, he can't get my face out of this at all because it's like crazy. But like in the comic book, Carl lives, but not spoiler alert. Spoiler. Comic book, Carl lives, and so does Rick. Um, uh, Daryl is not in the comic book of The Walking Dead. For for this book in general is between 50 to 60 bucks a piece. So
Anywhere you go to.
yeah, for any bookstore. Hi, ramming time. How you doing tonight? Awesome. Sweet. Uh, so yeah, this is like I said, this is the Walking Dead book, the compendium number two. Oh, yeah. Um, like I said, in spoiler, in this, uh, Carl lives and so is Rick. And Daryl, he's not in here, so as most of you may know or may not know. Uh,
Did you want to tell our new subscriber what they just messed out a little bit ago?
Um. Oh, really? Yeah, I agree to you. Ramming time. I agree. Like when you're trying to get up there, like we need the support as much as possible. Um, I was doing a review of "Crazy Is My Superpower" from AJ Mendez Brooks, and recommended to anybody that loves wrestling. Um, I give it a thumbs up. It's an awesome book. If anybody's a reader of on wrestler biographies. My husband here, he's still reading McFoley book. I'm not sure which one, but I'm glad you subscribed to me, Ramming Time. I really do appreciate it. Uh, yeah, he did. Um, he's also has two YouTube channels, one for gaming and one for. Yeah.
I am Q-Tip Live, so hi, Ramy Time. Um, like I said, thank you for subscribing to her and liking it. Yeah. If you also want to subscribe to me, I'm NapE2, which is my other channel, which is like nothing but random stuff, like beyond anything random. But my other gaming channel, which also is my name here too, it's Q-Tip Live, and that has nothing but gaming. If you like gaming, you can also subscribe me over there, hit that like button, and whatnot. So a little cheap plug for me. But
Yeah.
I don't want to take anything away from her though. This is all
No,
her.
no, you're fine. I'll probably do a review of these books.
The Walking Dead.
Um,
Previously on The Walking Dead.
they're pretty awesome to read. If anybody's like a big comic book reader, I am, especially like the graphics and stuff. But I'll be honest, I love the books more than the show because it tells more than the show. You know, there's some spots you'll remember by watching the show. Like I was saying, Carl lives. Carl's still alive in the comic book, and Rick's still alive. Um, but other than that, besides the point, like I said, I recommend this book to anyone that is a big wrestling fan and is also a big AJ Lee fan. Uh, it's hilarious. It would brighten up your day. It makes you want to keep on reading. I didn't want. Yeah. Uh, I know how she felt like growing up poor and stuff like that. The other issues that she dealt with growing up, and yeah, and how her mother treated her and everything else. Um, yeah, I give it a thumbs up. My rating is 10 out of 10, and in some case over 9,000. um, what else? She's a gamer. She's a comic book fan. She drew up her own comics that have notebooks, notepads like this. Because she asked her dad to get her some the subject books. Um, I told everybody that I'm at the moment I'm reading this Orange is the New Black. Uh, well, I'm probably gonna end it here because I gotta get up early to go to the store. I appreciate for everybody watching me tonight. That the ones that stuck around. Um, thanks for subscribing. For those that did and liked the video. I hope for the rest of you like like my YouTube channel, like it, the thumb up my ass, please. Jokingly, but not being serious.
Just throw a little joke out there.
Yeah, I like to joke. I like to make fun of myself sometimes. Who doesn't? Yeah. I'll see everybody next time. Bye for now. Until next time, the next video. Keep an eye out. Set that reminder for the next video. So, that's it. Is there anything you would like to say? Excuse me.
I would say just plug your Twitter one more time and.
My Twitter account is at JojoNap14, or you could look it up as Josephine Nap. You could also look me up on Facebook. I also have a Facebook account. It's Josephine Evelyn Beam Nap dash nap Beam dash nap. You can also just send me a friend's request, but just let me know who you are. Say, hey, I was the one that was watching your YouTube channel, so I know who you are. Well, there's.
Do you also want to plug the next book that you might be reviewing? Just so they would get an idea.
Reminder: the next book I might review probably tomorrow night, or the next time I get a chance around to it, is Stephen Pet Cemetery. If you're a Stephen King fan and a Pet Cemetery fan of the movie and the book, that would be the next review. And I'll see you all next time. Stay good.